What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Sunday, January the 2nd. We're getting to it a little bit later today, but we're getting to it nonetheless. I had to watch my team lose on national television first, all right? We're going to be talking about a platform called FAST10. That's right, it is a hype. But we've seen what it's been doing here in the space, and they have some announcements that made us have to make a choice. All right, so I'm going to share what those announcements were since yesterday, and we're going to talk about that. But before we get started in that, I want to remind everyone that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube that's showing you guys how I'm cranking that crypto out in these many different platforms. Nothing more and nothing less. And with that being said, if you like this content, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And the first thing I want to talk about is the Telegram and some of the announcements that have been going on, all right? So, of course, the last thing we talked about in FAST10 was they were experiencing some issues with their payment processor, right? So today they came out with an announcement around 11:55 a.m., right before noon. And they said, hello all. After some series of prolonged meetings with our tech team and staff, we have decided to issue a max earnings of 200% in total. That means any deposit on the system will expire as soon as it reaches 200%. So for those of you that don't know what that means, it means it's going to keep going until it reaches double your money, all right? This was done to stabilize the project, and anyone that loves us and wants to support our project can reinvest and start a new journey, all right? And then the second thing they said was around 2 o'clock, they said, hello all, BC1 addresses and Trust Wallet addresses are accepted now. You can use it. You can also use it for withdrawal. So those of you that remember, this platform was having an issue with BC1 addresses. Apparently, they have resolved that issue, and they're going to go ahead and allow you to use that and your trust wallets to fund and withdraw from FAST10. So, you remember what I said? These announcements made us make a decision, all right? So I talked to some of the leaders in the space, and I asked them how they felt about this. Was this something that they were comfortable going ahead and doubling down in? And they said yes. They said that's what they were doing. And so I decided, that I was going to go ahead and consider that. Now, I want to go ahead and look back at the website for FAST10. See if I can get to it here. All right, this is the website for FAST10. So as you can see now, my total deposit has changed. My total deposit is now $3,498. What I decided to do was I decided to amp up my investment. All right, so I'm going to go back to the homepage. Maybe it's still there because I just did it. And as you see right here, Bank of Gerald, in last deposits, I deposited just south of $2,000. All right, it came up less than $2,000 due to fees and different stuff like that. But not that big a deal. I did up my ante. And here's one thing that I noticed. I noticed that the top refers list changed. Hype Direction got a little bit of a boost. I believe all the people under me are under Hype Direction in some type of way, indirectly. And that's why I believe that was going on. So when I looked at that, I was like, okay, so now I know that some of the people that got in before me, they're getting back into this thing. So I said I had a decision to make. So I'm leaving. Of course, the decision is always you guys' to make, whether you want to jump back in this or not. Right now, it has made over 2.1 million. Total withdrawal is 1.1 million, and the ratio is about half. There's just south of 20,000 total accounts, and it's been online 20 days. So a hype that's been online this long, and when they start asking people to reinvest and do stuff like that, it really is something that can either go both ways. That could be a last-ditch grab for some cash for them. It could be a way to say, hey, look, we're trying to be as sustainable as possible, so we're putting some things in place, some guidelines of 200% total total withdrawal from your plans. Once you get to double that, so which is like 20 days, so another 20 days from a new, if you started over today, another 20 days will give you 200%, of course, because you're getting 10% a day or more, right? 12% starts at 5,000. So we'll see an influx of money coming here and start changing the top referrers place as people make their own decisions. But as far as for me, right? As far as for me, I decided I was going to put another just south of 2,000 in. And I believe my first plan already went its course. It's gone. It's 200%. So what if I get both of them? Cool, because I know it says daily forever. So if it keeps paying me on the first one, cool. I'll keep withdrawing what they let me. I actually did a withdrawal earlier today. I just did it off camera, but I will show you guys the withdrawal that I made. Here it is. The withdrawal I made of 196 right here. Batch ID and all. Y'all see that? I know it's tough to see, but that's the batch ID right there. So it did still pay me out. I had a decision to make of whether I was going to go back in, and I decided to go back in. I decided to risk the biscuit. I actually put in more than I put in the first time. The first time I put in around 14.99, which was just south of 1,500. And of course, the last deposit I made was 19.99 and 67 cents. So that's where I stand at FAST10. Like I said, this is an extreme hype. We never know when these platforms are going to go away, but that's just how we roll here at BOJ. I decided to up my ante in FAST10 and go for another round. Nobody knows if it'll go to 21. We don't know if it'll go to 21 online days, but I'm going to give it a shot, and we'll see what happens. All right. Like I said, I don't tell nobody what to do though. Okay. So make sure you're making your own decisions. Put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you, because crypto is the wild, wild west. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It is not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you go ahead and hit the notification bell as well. I will see y'all in the next video. This is FAST10. They've made some changes. They've put some limits in place, but they want the people to decide whether they're going to reinvest or not. As for BOJ, we've decided that we're going to reinvest. Of course, we're not investing anything we are not willing to lose, and we're going to see how long FAST10 will last on this end, all right? But everyone out there, make the best decision for you. If it's not for you to go back in, don't go back in. Understand your own risk management and your own tolerance for losing and winning and learning and all of that great stuff, and we're going to keep earning, all right? Hopefully. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.